Welcome back, guys. We're part 35B, Alpha Sapphire. We don't use Poké Centers. We don't use Pokemarts. And right now, we're not using Kyogre either. So, this gym, however, this is the Ice Puzzle Gym. Cool stuff, cool stuff. I forget exactly how things work. I have already done this once before, but I'm kind of, I don't know, I've already messed up. We'll go ahead and fight everyone, I guess, as we go. We're pretty much just going to use Magnezone in this gym. We can use Captain Toad if I want to, and I'm pretty sure Wallace has a Mr. Bean, so I'm also going to have to use him for that. Hopefully the brightness is fixed from last part too. It was kind of all over the place. Alright, here's a Golduck. Magnezone is rather powerful, and should be able to do good stuff to that level T-Bolt. And if we get too low, we have rest, so that's cool. We can just kind of jump out and do good stuff. So here we go, we're in T-Bolt, Zap down. Is that the only thing she had? No, it's not. Wailord. Wailord appears smaller than Magnezone. This can't be true. Anyway, that base was like 140. I think it's like, no, wait. I think it's 135. It's 10 points higher than Magnezone, so it's a lot of special attack. Unfortunately, if you guys recall, it's also a minus special attack nature, so... Anyway, I do know that there are 2 other trainers waiting up top, so yeah, that's the thing. Wish I remember you here. Let's see, well... T-Bolt will still do a lot of damage, whenever I save the PP. Actually, I think I may just go into Captain Toad, buff people up. Resist both the stabs. This guy uppercut should kill virtually anything in the game. Brain Dance. Okay, get Swift Swim, that's fine. We'll just go Sky Uppercut. I don't think Mach Punch will kill, Waterfall can be resisted, and we have Poison here anyway. I don't think that's even how much Poison here does, so that works out. Oh, okay. Well, you know what, that actually works out a little bit better, because that would go ahead and get Poison Heal to cover that, and then we just finish it out with a Mach Punch. Whereas if we kill the Sky Uppercut, we would not get that down, Poison Heal, so cool. Works out, I guess, not overly concerned with PP, and Breathing gets to level 48, gains a nice, chunky, plus 3 attack. Let's see if I can not mess up the puzzle more than I already have. I think that's going to be better if I trace this with my cursor, with my mouse. So there's also good on the screen to start with. Okay. We need like some Professor Layton music. Going on right now. From here. I'm pretty sure there's like... Oh, that messed up again. I think I may mention in the other part, this is actually one of the more, like, this is easily the hardest puzzle in this game. Alright, I think this traced out before. No, that's not gonna work. No, it's not gonna work. So you can't enter on the sides right now. Let me trace it out, Kooper. Trace it out. No. Carp. I'm trying not to look like a fool. I've already done this before, but it's a lot more complex than it was in 3rd gen. So I've forgotten. And being impatient, so that doesn't help either. Maybe this will work. There we go. Okay. And I think these actually stay done if you fall down, so that's kind of convenient. I think they do. Which they did not in 3rd gen. Let me try to wing this one, I guess. Pretty sure we can walk safely on that, so that helps. And then here's the 2 people. We might be able to drop down. I might be able to fight them without messing things up. I'm not entirely sure. Let's see. We'll just... We have some, like, free space platforms, so that kind of helps. And we will be dropping down to fight the rest of the trainers, since they're going to be some good experience for us, and we can take them all out with 1 T-Bolt, yada yada yada. There's an Azumarill, which does not be weak to steel, so T-Bolt is. Yeah, having Stab Thunderbolt is going to be probably better than Kyogre's Thunderbolts by comparison, so it works out pretty well. Despite having a fair chunk lower special attack. Alright. I'm just kind of gonna fool around at this point and not think about things too hard. We'll see if this ends up biting me in the butt momentarily. I have to drop down anyway, so... Or not necessarily drop down. As, there's not... As there's not the ice slides. So, the 3rd gen version, you were best off getting all the way up to the front, and then proceeding to... up at the top, and then proceeding to drop down, and then you can fight everyone and go. And then doing the puzzles over again. But they're a little more complex in this one, although the free space tiles make them a lot easier, so that's... There's a Syndra. Probably end up using a ether on... Well, actually, I may just end up to use a... I may end up using an elixir, I'm not sure. Probably choosing ether though. Because T-Bolt is going to be the primary move that we use. I didn't think about you standing there. Okay, I think we got this. We got this? We got this. We're even finishing the Syndra, so that works out alright. There's Wallace. But, oh, okay, so we have to... Yeah, once you actually solve it, the ice tiles 101 will break. That's convenient. And we'll go down here. And actually fight the rest of the trainers who will challenge Wallace. There's a couple more down here. The beauties, man. Like, the last beauty that actually looked good was the 3rd gen one. It's kind of just gone down to 9. Kind of sad. Oh, we had some quick claw hacks. Yeah, that's actually pretty helpful. Maybe. Gorbis is not the fastest thing. Alright, Biscotto's learning Earthquake, so we'll just get rid of the 0 PP shot on that. So, no question about that. We will end up getting rid of Dive. We've already exhausted all the things we need to do with Dive. The main thing was Sea Mauville, which we did a couple parts ago. So as soon as we get Waterfall, which will be soon, we'll head up to the guy and delete Dive and exchange it for, you know, the 80 power physical water move that doesn't take 2 turns to execute. Beauty Connie has a Huntail to match that other trainer with the Gortys. We get another Quick Claw Hacks, because as you know guys, Quick Claw is not a Hacks item, it works way too often to be a Hacks item. Just kind of how it works out. Clearly a better item than Choice Scarf. I mean, you know, Choice Scarf gives you, what, like times 1.5 speed? Quick Claw just gives you 999 speed. I mean, and because it's not your actual stat, you don't get, like, messed up by Gyro Ball and stuff. It's pretty great. It's a great item. You should all use it. Highly competitive item. Definitely recommended it at all levels of play. I'm gonna be in like a weird spot here. Okay, never mind. I think we'll use enough that I'll be alright using Ether. I was gonna say we're gonna be like a little, get like 6 or 7 PP on Thunderbolt to where I gotta use the PP max actually. PP up. Getting close, level 50. You want to learn Lock On? No, you're not learning Lock On. I'm pretty satisfied with your attack accuracy. See, look at this. The freaking Linoon that has just been here as an HM slave is still almost the same level as the rest of the party. That's pretty funny. Olivia has a Slurmy. Now, Starmie, as you know, can be pretty bulky. Sometimes. And it can use Confuse. Quick Claw. You let me down. You let me down, Quick Claw. Alright, we'll just use a Yellow Flute, because that's why I wasted all that time getting the Yellow Flute for. To clear Confuse Ray. I've used Confuse Ray Storm before. It's pretty silly. After this, we're probably gonna want. It's not gonna make us. That might reset the tile puzzle. So stop using Confuse Ray, Starmie. No, Magnezone, stop hitting yourself. You know, I'm just gonna fight through it. Fight through it, Magnezone, you can do it. Alright, you know what, I'm just snap out of confusion and just use rest. Rapid spin. I don't have any others, but it's fine. 2 damage. There you go, Trutkay. Yeah, I don't want to leave the gym because I'm afraid it's going to reset the puzzle. I feel like it might not, but whatever. Now's as good a time as any to pop a rest. And we will just clear that off with the Blue Flute. As Starmie's not actually dealing that much damage to us. And if we can get a Quick Claw activation to avoid a Confuser, that would be great. Oh! See, Quick Claw's not a Hex item, guys. Fantastic held item. I mean, I'd rather have Magnet, just to make sure we absolutely kill things. I could use Expert Belt, too. I may well use Expert Belt. Because I'm pretty sure Whiscash is going to die to Seed Bombs no matter what. So, at the same time, though, I don't know if it would push anything from 2-hit KO into 1-hit KO range. So, but we'll chance it. We'll swap the items around. So let's see. Item swap. Expert Belt up here. I don't want to Captain Toe and Quick Claw or even something else. What else would be good? Miracle Seed. That'll be the same as Expert Belt for this battle area. Oh. Alright, so we go in here against Wallace, and I think Wallace has no shirts. I can't quite tell, but I think he has no shirt. He has like some things on his body, but a shirt is not what he has. Look how smart he looks. Look at this. Yeah, this is probably the best shot. I'm pretty sure this is all skin. That's some skin. And there's some gratuitous butt shot right there. Anyway. So also actually kind of cool. Yeah, it's definitely skin. And the reason he's kind of cool is because, well, no, it's not because he starts out with Love Disc. That doesn't make you cool. Don't do it, guys. Oh, he has 5. Even so, 5 is still quite a few for a gym leader to have. Usually they have 3 or 4. And I forgot to use an ether. I don't think we'll actually need it though, because Magnezone should one-shot everything. Magnezone, stop it! Stop it, buddy. Okay, good. Hopefully Whiscash will come in now, so I can just switch out for free and clear this confusion. Would be pretty helpful. And Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean's gonna have to deal with Breland. And we get to heal confusion for free, which is nice. I may well want to go and use that ether now. And I think we'll be alright. Maybe. You know, I don't want Mr. Bean to use bounce. So, because that would suck. So let's just see Bomb and get rid of Mr. Bean. Farewell, you good for nothing stupid fish. Never kill anything, Mr. Bean. Alright, then comes Melodic, and I should probably stay in. Yeah, I'm gonna stay in because it's weaker on the physical side. I feel like Captain Toad would live it on standby speed anyway. So, let's just go Seed Bomb. Oh yeah. For the rest, though, that has a Stab Ice move, so it's not the prelude in harm's way. So yeah, I guess Magnezone is one of the few not like later than 3rd gen pokes that you can get before the like as far as just in game, before the whole Kyogre revolution, whatever thing you want to call it. Where apparently 4th and later things start appearing in home. Like Adaptability Stealth, that's the thing. Anyway. Electric, Grass, all that good stuff. Level 50 Magnezone, awesome. 140 attack. 155 defense though. Pretty sure the special attack is higher. So that's that impish nature at work. And there's the rain badge for 1 water drop, want it to be special. And yeah, first HM you get from a gym leader, I believe, as far as like, you guys know what I mean. As opposed to you get a TM and then as soon as you walk out, oh, hey, take this too. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of... Oh, yeah, that's right. You can also go with Pokedex upgraded to National Dex. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to click Pokedex? Shiny Charm, I guess. Anyway, so we got a couple things on the agenda, though. First off, let's go ahead and put Hirondell at the front of the party. And then we will jump over to Club City. Once again, whoa, I almost went in the Pokemon Center. That would have been bad. Oh, this is the house. So once again, we are done with Dive. We don't need Dive anymore. So we're going to switch that out on Swampert for Waterfall. Get rid of Dive. And then we'll throw Waterfall on there. Swampert being, of course, the only thing able to learn Waterfall in the party. And yeah, so we're not going to end up with Surf on Swampert. Actually, what else does he have? Okay, as soon as he exhausts Muddy Water, which has 5 PP left, we are going to be throwing Ice Beam on him. I had Ice Beam hanging around for use with Kyogre in case he did not come with it in this generation, but since he does, then we are just gonna do that. So the first place we're gonna jump over to is Fortree City. Gotta pick up a couple rare candies before we head off towards Evergrande. Basically, that's what we're gonna be doing here. And the first one is gonna be by way of going left. And I think we actually have to go down here and climb this waterfall. For a second I thought we didn't have Sunless Surf. Would have been bad. Yeah, I think if you fish, I think it's right there. If you fish during the day, you can get Feebas pretty easily. But who doesn't already have a Feebas? So anyway, gotta land right here. Go ahead and pick up some free berries. Get a couple citrus berries. Again, those are going to be used mostly on Swampert. And we get 5 lava berries, so you know, just in case you need some final PP to push you through the game, there's 50 PP for you right there. Before we do this, we have to take out a... Let me actually switch Breloom to the front of the party. So we can just make a quick work with a Mach Punch. And I would say, you know, it would be nice to keep Kecleons, or Kecleons, however you pronounce it, around for the sake of, hey, using to check hidden power with. Apart from, you know, there's not just a hidden power checker in the game built in. So, yeah, poor Kecleon. That was one of his niches, and it's gone now. Anyway, so now we can continue on here. And there's a TM over there that I guess we'll pick up, because why not? We can get on the same plane, that'd be great. Okay. So, 62 acrobatics. Which actually we might want to teach that to Swell. That's going to be pretty powerful, and there's really no need in Swell holding an item. So, we could probably stand to throw that over either Aerial Ace or Quick Attack. I won't do it yet. We obviously don't want to give it Fly just for the utility. I'm trying to move and not get in that Ninja Boy's line of sight. Come on. Ah. Stupid bike. Alright, this guy looks like a bird trainer. I will go ahead and fight him. So I talked to him twice, and I think I heard about what that is. There's that guy and then somebody else. And you can get both bikes at once, which you actually need to do to get something in Safari Zone. Anyway, so there's a rare candy. That's the main reason we came around all this way. And from here we're going to fly over pretty much back due to the left. And head to Fall Arbor Town. And we're basically going to do the exact same thing. Yeah, we shouldn't be needing to use the PC or anything like that anymore. And we also still have yet to use Heart Scales, and looks like we're not going to be using Heart Scales part of the way through the run. I kind of just figured out, yeah, we probably don't use Heart Scales, so you can throw that on the unofficial rules, I guess. But anyway, so I'm going to pick up a rare candy, and there's a pretty good chance I may have missed some rare candies, but I also kind of wasted a couple of rare candies, partly when we were trying to get Magnezone up to a decent level. But anyway, so we can fly to Route 129 now. I'm actually not sure if that's where I want to fly. Oh yeah, this is where I'm going to fly. So I think we have Magnezone at the front. I guess I'll keep him there since there's not that many random fights. And if I do run into a water-using trainer, then I'd rather have Magnezone at the front of the party. Accidentally. I'm not going to intentionally fight swimmers. Yeah, like this guy right here who was kind of camouflaged in. Alright, trying to think. Isaiah, I think that's one of the guys who pops into the... Oh, yes, I'm sorry. I think this is one of the guys you can refight in the trainer's eyes. I recognize that name. We're gonna T-Bolt, and I still didn't PP restore Thunderbolt, but I will do that right after this. I'm gonna get shocked. Brave Bird. Brave Bird's kind of tempting, but I think I'd rather just go Acrobatics if I want a super powerful flying move. So I also really don't want the recoil, obviously. So there's that too. Swallow's item right now is Lax Instant, so I can definitely take that off if we want to teach him Acrobatics. But I think I'm gonna hold off on that until I exhaust some of the moves, so we can be efficient with PP. But anyway, so here we are in Evergrande City, and we've just got one more waterfall to climb up here, or maybe 3 waterfalls. Pelipper! Man, where was the Mega Pelipper in this game, man? Where was the Mega Pelipper? I'm assuming those people will fight you, but I'm not sure fighting them. Big waterfall. But anyway, here we are at Evergrande City. There's a Pokemon Center that we're not going to use. And yeah, there's currently some external stuff going on here too. So, next video... Oh, there might be some goodies. And there's some goodies. There's some goodies. Somewhere. There's goodies. Oh. Alright, revive. We do have quite a few revives, and in fact, I think probably the bulk of our healing actually is with revives, as opposed to, like, standard HP restore items without them being dead. So in some cases I may want to just be reckless and let things die, with the exception of Swallow and Breloom, because I want them to keep their poison status. Yeah, as you can see we have 9 revives, that's 50% HP back on whatever. We have a couple max revives, I think. Yeah, I got 4 max revives, so that's just full HP back. And 1 revival herb. So we got a couple revival things, as opposed to like 1 full restore, 1 max potion, 3 hyper potions. We still have 4 of our soda pops, so yeah, we're actually a little bit thin on recovery items. We will be picking up a couple more in here, but I'll leave you guys at that. And next episode is Victory Road, and the end fight with who probably in the end ends up being the better rival in the game, Wally, because he's gonna have Galley, and if the pre-release pictures are to be believed. So 2 more episodes left, should be. See you guys next time for part 36B, and later days.